The show must go on, and that's exactly what happened on September 12th, 2020, as we christened Montana. Now, COVID-19 may change the way we are doing things at Newport News Shipbuilding, but it's not going to change the time-honored tradition of christening a submarine. Lena Wallace joins us now with more on this unique ceremony.
The health and safety of our shipbuilders continues to come first amid the COVID-19 pandemic, even when it comes to ship christenings. Following COVID-19 prevention guidelines, the christening ceremony of Montana shifted online rather than in person, all to avoid crowds that could potentially spread the social virus. Here's a look behind the scenes of the event and the challenges that came with it. With a break of a bottle and a break from tradition, the views of the Montana christening ceremony were seen on a screen rather than in person.
The shipyard finds many ways to do things, and here we are again. You know, we're getting through a pandemic to bring this event and to still make it special for everyone. Technology has helped us a lot to get through that.
Well, I'm a little sad that I'm not able to experience it the way that it's usually experienced, but even through this pandemic, at least I'll be able to see it virtually.
Despite the lack of fanfare, the christening site still came to life with the bow flag, American sparkling wine, and historic bell, a replica from the first USS Montana, an armored cruiser built in 1906 at Newport News Shipbuilding, and a gift from the commissioning committee to the crew. Where there'd be chairs.
Not having the people there and the excitement, the crew, the folks that helped build the submarine, is a lot different not having them there.
For the press, a virtual media day where reporters asked shipbuilders questions online.
There's some subtle differences between having media physically on the yard and doing it virtually. We were able to work through a lot of those things. My biggest concern was connectivity, and granted, we had the assistance of our folks in IT that were able to make sure that we had the proper bandwidth to be able to bring it to everyone.
Newport News Shipbuilding President Jennifer Boykin stressing how important shipbuilding remains during the COVID-19 pandemic.
As shipbuilders, we know the show must go on. Our work doesn't stop for a pandemic, just as the Navy's mission never ends.
From miles away in Montana, the ship's maid of honor blessed the boat in her native language.
Pumitapix, ayaw na tuwid tapix. Ayaw pistatoki, ayaw na pinatosi.
Former Secretary of the Interior and ship's sponsor, Sally Jewell.
It's a privilege to serve as sponsor of this even better Virginia-class submarine, what will be the USS Montana.
Acknowledging craftsmanship and engineering.
As our Navy, contractors, and shipbuilders continue to employ the newest technology and manufacturing techniques to make our Navy even more capable.
The event fully dependent on new technology, just like the star of the show. In the history books, a ship sponsor christening a submarine with a face covering on, a sign of the time. You can re-watch the christening ceremony on our Newport News Shipbuilding website or social media platforms. For Focus NNS, I'm Lena Wallace. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Lena, thank you so much for that. A great event and a great success.